Hello. It's been a while. I was not able to post that often recently for the past few years, but I've been reading too much books and I really wanted to come and talk about them. So here am I. I was mostly reading thriller and mysteries, and those are the books that I do want to actually talk about. And there are two books that I really wanted to talk about recently, and one of them is called My Husband's Wife by Alice Finley, and the other one is The Divorce by Frida McFadden. And the thing that really was interesting to me, so I read The Divorce first, and at first it was very interesting, it was very shocking, the plot twists, everything was very good until we reached the middle, and after that it was a mishmash. Like, it was mostly like an author trying to just fill up some pages with all the famous, like, it's like if you ask ChatGPT to write a book for you, it would be like, okay, these are the cliffhangers, these are the things that are famous in the books, let's just put them all there and make it a book. Anyway, like, I will go into more details, but one interesting thing was that the starting of both The Divorce and My Husband's Wife are kind of like the same. In The Divorce we have Naomi, who goes home after with her child, and then she realizes that she cannot open the door and it seems that the lock has been changed, but then when she finally slaps the door and then her husband opens the door, her husband mentions that, okay, we're taking a divorce. Basically he doesn't say that, he says we will go to this new apartment because we want to do some renovation in our home, so please go ahead, go to my mother's home and then do some cleaning until I can come with our child. But then we realized that actually that was not the main intention, and what the husband wanted was a divorce. So it starts like this, it starts very good, it's like very strong, you're kind of like facing this husband who is kind of gaslighting. You are kind of in the Naomi team, you have no idea what's going on, but then it starts to become bad after that. But then for Alice Finley's book, for My Husband's Wife, we have the same start. Like, we do have Eden Fox, who is an artist. She goes for a run, and then when she comes home, she realizes that her keys are not opening the door, exactly the same as The Divorce. But then this time she finds out that there is another woman in her home who kind of looks like her, but she's not her, and her husband is like, I'm sorry, I don't know you, this is my wife, not you. And we have no idea what is going on here, but we try to realize what has happened and who is saying basically the truth here. The whole idea was very more interesting to me. The plot twists, the narration, everything made sense. For The Divorce, one important part that I did have some problems with it was that the author changed her talks. Basically the author started with some story, but then at some point she completely changed them. There is something called unreliable narrator that I love it. If it's happening in a book, I'm totally up for it, but the thing is, here it seems that we have an unreliable author, not necessarily unreliable narrator, because a fact is being told and then we realize that that was not correct. I will give an example, this might be a spoiler, but we see that Naomi says, okay, my husband said to be here at 1 p.m, so I went there at 1 p.m, but then we realize that, okay, maybe the husband said actually 2 p.m, but Naomi heard it as 1 p.m, or Naomi did hear that it is 2 p.m, but she went there at 1 p.m on purpose to kind of ruin a party that they were having. But then again we realized that no, actually the husband was saying 1 p.m and Naomi did hear correctly, and no one is to blame here. We should blame Naomi, or should we blame the husband? Anyway, my thoughts are very messed up at the moment, but it is I didn't like the book. I gave it 2 stars for The Divorce. For Alice Finley's book, that one was really good, I gave it 4 stars, but for The Divorce I gave only 2 stars, and I was very sad. I think at this point Frida McFadden is just trying to write as much as possible. I think she The Divorce is her 3rd book of this year, which was very sad to me because I have been reading very good books from her. But the divorce was not very satisfying for me. Tell me what you think, and if you have read those two books, and what are your thoughts and ideas, and I would love to hear them. But yeah, take care, and I'll see you in another video, hopefully very soon. Bye.